Hi guys, and welcome back to a new tarot reading on my channel. Today we're gonna ask Spirit about, blockages that you may receive right now. Whatever this blockage might look like, if you think that, you've been trying to achieve stuff, you've been trying to hustle, to work, and something's just blocking you, you're not achieving the goals that you planned for yourself, that you set for yourself. You kind of, feeling stuck, you may be self-sabotaging, or I don't know, maybe your manifestation isn't coming, maybe something, like things don't go as you would expect, as you might have expected. And we are here, to find out what this blockage is, why it is here, and how you can resolve it. So we have 3 groups today, group 1, group 2, and group 3. And today we're having, guitar picks to choose from because I don't really know why. It was just the first thing that came to hand, and I thought, why not? So we have this pretty shiny, beautiful violet guitar pick for group number 1. And then we got this, I think I would describe it as gold, like this golden guitar pick for group number 2. I hope you can see it well, because I'm not sure, like I did the lighting a bit differently this time, so we'll see. It's golden. It's golden if you can't see it. And group 3 is gonna have this blue guitar pick. It's also shiny. I mean, they all look kind of the same, but they have different colors. So this dark blue is gonna be group 3's guitar pick. Yeah. And if you want to stay around for, the tarot and oracle decks that we're going to be using, then you can stay around for that. If not, and you already know, what pile you want to choose, what group, then you can jump right ahead to the description box or the comments and skip to your pile with the timestamps. If not, if you need more time to choose your group, then you can pause the video right here. And for the rest of you, we go into the decks now. For the tarot, I thought we're going to be using the Supernatural Tarot for today. Yeah, because I really wanted to use it. Very fitting to that, we'll have the Dark Mirror Oracle by Laura Saver. We have the Monology Oracle deck today by Yasmin Boland. We have the Threads of Fate Oracle, the Shadow Edition, and we'll have the Universe Has Your Back Oracle by Gabriel Bernstein, for a little advice. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you in your reading. Hi guys, and welcome. If you chose this little violet guitar pick, then this is gonna be a reading. I'm gonna put your pick over to, I don't know what, but let's just put it here, right here, next to the dice. Okay, so group 1. I pre-shuffled the cards because, that's gonna save us time. And yeah, the tarot cards are gonna tell us, what this blockage that you're receiving is about. And then the oracle cards are gonna give us the resolution, so to say. Okay, so for you, group 1, we got the first card, which is the Queen of Bones. Then we have the Lovers. I just love how the characters are portrayed on this in this deck, like, because I also love Supernatural so much. Then we have the Nine of Wands. By the way, if you are a fan of Supernatural, the last real video I posted was a song about, a song that I wrote myself for a certain angel and a certain boy, who are in love, in my opinion. I don't wanna make any bold statements with that song, but if you are interested, you can check it out if you want to. The 4th card for you is the King of Wands, but in this case it's Bones. Let's stay with Bones because it's super cute. And yeah, the 6 of Bones is the last card for you, and I'm gonna try to get them all in a row. So, and then your dark mirror oracle card is the number 4, is this me. I hope you can see it. And I'm going to show you the cards again if we talk about it, because there's like lots of symbolism in there. Then we have Humanology card is a new start is coming. Your Threads of Fate oracle card is manifest. I hope you can see this beautiful imagery, because it's gold. It's a gold thread on it, and I love it. Manifest. And your advice card from the universe as your back is my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Alrighty, and also group 1, I wanted to try these dice today. This is like a new purchase that I made because I wanted to. I really love these astrology dice, and you know, for group 1, about the blockage that they're receiving. Spirit, can you give us any other information? Okay, so this dice is showing, you know, zodiac signs. So we got here Gemini, then we have Venus. Oh Lord, I saw that coming. And we have number 5. Alrighty, I will put the dice here. Okay, group 1. So from the first look at your cards, you know, I was thinking these all look so positive, like is there even a problem? But you know, I can see that the blockage, like the tarot is all about, you know, the blockage that you're receiving. So I'm pretty sure, group 1, that it has something to do with your love life. Because, you know, we got the Lovers here, we got the Queen of Wands, now we got the King of Wands. Like first I thought, you know, the Queen of Wands would be you, and the Lovers, you know, would be a choice that you're facing. But with the King of Wands here, it could really be about a relationship. So it might have to do, you know, with a romantical relationship, your blockage. So with the Queen of Wands, I see the Queen of Wands as you. I mean, it could also be you, you know, the King of Wands. Jen is pretty much, you know, it really doesn't matter in traditional tarot, so take it as it resonates. But we have all bones here besides the major arcana card, the Lovers. So there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion in this group, in this situation. So everything, like every sign speaks to me. It's about, you know, love, it's about passion, it's about romance. And you know, group 1, the blockage that you might be receiving here is maybe this relationship that we're talking about might have come to an end, but I think that's only gonna, you know, resonate with a few of you, because I don't really see an ending happening here. I just think that, you know, this relationship might have faced a lot of struggle in the past, you know, in recently. Because with the 9 of Wands here, like this card is usually talking about conflict, you know, of struggles, a lot of it can talk about competition, it can talk about struggling in general, like, but this card is actually a positive one, because it you know, it shows you standing strong, facing struggles, facing burdens, facing like everything that is gonna be thrown your way. And with the 6 of Wands, is actually, you know, a sign for success. So also with the rest of these cards, I think that this struggle is actually, even if it sounds weird right now, it's actually a blessing, group 1. Also with the Venus here, because you know, this is the sign for the planet Venus in you know, astrology. And Venus, you know, is all about, you know, the female, you know, love, beauty, art. And with this planet coming in here, I think it's really like a blockage in love that you're receiving here. It might be that you are in a relationship that, you know, you think that there's no forward movement, or there is, you know, too much misunderstandings here, or too many arguments, too much struggle. There's just like a thing that you think that this relationship might not go like any further right now. But you know, I see you being very, very invested in this, very passionate, because we have so many Wands here. Like this is a very, very passionate relationship. This is a very quite serious thing, because like with the Queen and King of Wands here, like these are very like more mature characters. And with the lovers being here, this is like a real, like a kindred connection that we're talking about here. Also with Gemini, you know, the lovers is also like Gemini energies. So this is talking all connection, all lovers here. It's very beautiful, actually. Group 1. I know you're gonna say, you know, that's not beautiful right now, because right now it's just annoying. maybe group 1. So it might, if you're not in a relationship, if you're single right now, if this doesn't resonate with you, then it might be an ex we're talking about, like an ex coming back in, but I don't necessarily think that this might be the case. It could also be like that you think that you know, you're never gonna get this kind of relationship. You know, you're out there trying to find someone that matches you, that, you know, you want to find true love. You want to be successful in the love department. I can see that, group 1. But, you know, you're facing many struggles right now. Even like either in the relationship or, you know, finding that relationship, you know, creating one, attracting one, manifesting one, maybe even. So, with Gemini here, I could also, like, maybe this struggle is, you know, communication. Gemini is all about, you know, it's an air sign, so it's very talkative, very all over the place. But I love Geminis, by the way. Like, my 2 best friends are Geminis. So you know, this could be like a communication thing, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a little tip here, might resonate with some of you. So group 1, this struggle, I don't think that it stems from the relationship itself. I think it's like a struggle that, you know, has arisen in you. And I don't mean that the fault is yours, you know, that you are to blame for the struggles that you have in your love department right now. But I think that, you know, you see the problem in you right now, in yourself. If it's not the relationship that faces struggles, that faces, you know, blockages, that faces some kind of hurdles right now, then maybe the relationship, you know, this partner of yours, or this the partners that you might have dated, or, you know, the situation that you are in right now. This way around. With dating, it, you know, it brought up some kind of truth about you, some kind of you know, thing, some kind of thought that you're just struggling right now with thought, or with feeling. Because with this card, group 1, basically what I asked with this card was, you know, what is the thing, like the focus of this blockage? Like, what is this blockage really about? Like, what is the dark mirror, you know, shows us it's really literally a mirror. It's supposed to be a mirror. You look in the mirror and something looks back. And in this case, it's this like kind of a fantasy elf lady, you know, in this kind of armor bikini with her like beautiful sword, and in the back you have all this fire and the runes, and, you know, she looks really strong, and she looks not faced at all. But this card, you know, number 4, is this me. It's talking about, you know, when you look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself. Maybe you are passionate about everything right now, group 1, but you just don't know if this is, you know, if you're still doing what you want to do. Or maybe this passion that you know of yourself, like from yourself, it's just kind of gone out, and you can't make out the reason why it's gone. Because I see a lot of fire in you, group 1. There's definitely a lot of love, a lot of passion. You're a very passionate person, and this is a good thing, group 1. But maybe the struggle is that you kind of don't get passionate about your life anymore, or about the relationship that you're in, about love in general, or about yourself even, group 1. Because love is not only, you know, in connection with other people, but especially with yourself. Yeah, sometimes, you know, we let go of an old dream, or we just kind of live our lives, and somehow we forget about a dream that we had once, and we forget, you know, what we're supposed to be, like what we thought we were meant to be. Or maybe we keep on, you know, chasing after dream, and someday we wake up and realize it's not what we want anymore, you know? It's maybe time for a new dream. And I think group 2, no, sorry, not group 2, group 1. I think it might be the time right now to take a look in the mirror and, you know, ask yourself, you know, do you recognize yourself even? Do you think you're still doing what you were supposed to do? Do you think that you're still going on the path that is gonna lead you to, you know, your happiness, your fulfillment, does your relationship, does your love department, the connections that you are in right now, or not several, but the connection that you're in right now, or you know, the connections that you're making, do they reflect what you actually want? Because I think they might not. I think you might be kind of, this is the reason why the fire went out, because you're not really having what you actually wanted. Like in the beginning, you kind of lost your dreams, you kind of lost your passion, you kind of lost, you know, what you actually wanted, group 1. Or you just think that your relationship is just not what you want. or it's not, yeah, like relationships can, if we are in love with someone, or if we are in any kind of connection, these people, they're always gonna reflect something back to us. They're always gonna mirror us in some way. And this is why relationships are, you know, so difficult, because we are mirroring each other and we're bringing up stuff that, you know, we got to work on, that we got to deal with, because it's always two people in a connection and a relationship. So maybe this, yeah, it's either this relationship brought something up, or you think, you know, the relationship faces struggles and you're not sure if that's really what you want anymore. Or you are single right now, you're dating, and it just doesn't go anywhere because you have lost this kind of knowing what you want, group 1. Anyway, it feels bad for you, because you're a passionate person, and right now this passion is gone. This passion is gone nowhere, and you don't know why. And the reason for this is that you don't follow your heart anymore, group 1. I know it sounds a bit hard, but Venus, you know, it's about love. So it's very, very important that you not only face love in, you know, connections with others, but in yourself as well, group 1. You know, the number 5, if you think of the angel number 555, for example, it's always about change, you know, changing, people around you are changing, you are changing, the circumstances are changing. And yeah, this is basically what we see here, because you have a new moon, like a new start is coming for you in the new moon right here. And also on this card, we see, like every dark mirror card has these, you know, moon phases to it, and this is the new moon, right? This is always a time for new things starting. It's a time to set intentions, group 1. And with the new moon here also as well, there is a new start coming in love for you. And this is the perfect time to sit down and to find out what you want, and then to actively create it. With this manifest card, this is so beautiful, because you know what, the picture in here, it's showing us this, I think it's a bison. Yeah, it's called a bison. And bisons, they're, you know, you wouldn't know it, but bisons are actually so important for nature, because everything they do, like from the moment they are born till the moment they die, everything that they do in between, it's very, very important for the ecosystem. For example, if they, you know, just roll in the mud, so they are just, you know, making the earth kind of fluffy, you know, to help. I mean, I don't think that they're actively knowing that they do that, but for pioneer plants, like for new plants, it's very helpful to take root if bisons do that. So they are interconnected with nature so well, and it's just a reminder for us that everything is connected. So you are really called to have faith here and to actively, you know, chase your dreams again, to actually to actively manifest what you want again. We also have like these little stones here. These this is pyrite. It's called pyrite. You know, fool's gold. Maybe you've known it. Like sometimes on riverbeds you find these golden nuggets, like these very, very tiny golden rocks, and it's not actually gold. It's fool's gold. It's called fool's gold, but it's actually there's actually nothing foolish about it, because if you work with crystals, if you work with stones, you know, it's great at helping you manifesting things because it stands for wealth, for abundance, in any way. So group 1, this is a perfect time for you to manifest exactly what you want, to make these changes in your life, and to just go after what you want. Like, take a good look in the mirror and you know, face what you've become and face what you think you want to be, because if we lose ourselves in a connection, in a relationship, I mean, what's left of us in the end? Like, when this person leaves us, for example, like, I don't want to you know, I don't want to say that this person's gonna leave you or anything if you're in a relationship right now, but if we lose ourselves in a connection, and this connection might be gone someday, like, what is left of us, you know, we can't identify with a connection that is not making us happy and that's not fulfilling us. So I think it's definitely something about love here. This is so obvious to me. And yeah, group 1 is just a little reminder for you, like your advice is, you know, to take this again into your hands, because you are actually a go-getter, group 1. You are very fiery. You might be a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be in your chart, or even Gemini, you know, or you could be dealing with a Gemini. So yeah, if you want like any help with manifestation, you know, setting your intentions, matching the energies of the things you want to attract, or even, you know, attract the love that you want, I got videos on that. I got videos on manifestation. I got videos on, you know, manifesting love and everything. So you will find help on my channel if you need it. So yeah, group 1, like, this is what I'm seeing. This is actually a very, very blessed struggle, if I'm honest with you, because it's showing you that you know, you can have so much more, and you deserve so much more, group 1. You deserve everything that you want to achieve, and that you want to have, and that you want to be, and you will be successful doing that. With the 6 of Wands here, is definitely like definite success, and you have like, there's a new start, manifesting. It's just the best time to set your intentions right now, group 1, to make a big change, and you don't have to leave a relationship to make a change like that. You just gotta be clear in your communication. This is very, very important if you are in a relationship right now that faces struggles. Very clear and being you know, in your communication with Gemini here, group 1. So yeah, and if you have faith in the universe, you know, if you work actively with the universe, you know, not just setting intentions, but also, you know, take action. Most people forget that, you know, taking action, but having faith as well. Then, you know, it's gonna lead you directly to your happiness. And we're talking about reflection here, you know. It's so it's so beautiful that everything is kind of, you know, represented in every card, like every aspect of your reading. Very beautiful, group 1. So this is what I have for you. If you like this reading, then make sure to give this video a like, and if you don't think that this was your pile, you are very welcome to, you know, go back and choose another one if you feel called to. And if not, then this is going to be the end here. And yeah, I post every Saturday, like tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one for you up here, and I post on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, like spiritual stuff, astrology, music as well, a little bit of entertainment and stuff like that. So you might check that out if you want to, and if not, that's also fine. For now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 1, and yeah, I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome. If you chose this little golden guitar pick, then this is gonna be your reading. I will put your guitar pick over here for now. Group 2. So I pre-shuffled your tarot and oracle cards to save us some time, and the tarot is going to tell us everything about, you know, the blockage that you're facing, and the oracle cards are basically, you know, here to give us the resolution. So the first card that came out for you, group 2, is the Three of Pentacles. Actually, it's called the Three of Pentagrams in the Supernatural Tarot, which is just beautiful. It just fits so perfectly. I love Supernatural, if you haven't noticed. Then the second card is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the rabbit's foot, by the way. Then we got the Hermit as your third card. The Chariot. Oh, beautiful. 3 major corners. Wow. And your last card is the Page of Goblets. I'm sorry when I'm not laughing at you or anything, group 2. I'm just, I love this tarot deck so much. And I think the, you know, the way that they chose the characters to be portrayed on the tarot, it fits so well, and I love it. I love the energies. Okay, and for your oracle, we have the Dark Mirror card that you've got is number 30, Calling the Storm. Then we have your Monology card, which is the Blue Moon, Believe in the Impossible. Beautiful. Then we have Soul Work. Hope you can see this well, group 2. I think you can. These gold threads. I love this deck so much. It's so beautiful. Soul Work. And for your advice card from The Universe Has Your Back, we have When I Lean on the Faith of the Universe, Peace Becomes Real. Aww. Okay. So actually, group 2, what I want to do today is I also want to try these dice. I told group 1 already. These are like astrological dice. So you have like one with numbers here, you have one with, you know, the symbols of the planets, and this, yeah, and with the zodiac signs. So yeah, I was just a bit confused because you know, Leo just kind of looked like the North Node or the South Node, whichever way you look at it. So for group 2, Spirit, what else can you, like, what other information can you give us about the blockage that they are facing? Okay, so we got the number 6. I kind of get the feeling that the number 6 will come out. I don't know why, but well. Then we have Neptune over here. This is the symbol of Neptune. And we got Aries. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so group 2. So from the first look at your cards, I can say that the blockage that you're facing right now... Sorry, I gotta put your guitar pick here so it looks a bit more organized. So I think what your blockage is, group 3, that there is a no, not group 2, I'm sorry, group 2. Your blockage is about a situation that caused you to go into hermit mode. Group 2. The hermit is right, you know, in the center of the spread, and it is basically, it stands out to me because you know, you have the 3 major arcana and you have the hermit in the middle. This is definitely you. And there has been some sort of, you know, turn of the Wheel of Fortune. Like some situation came up, some change has come up that caused you to go into hermit mode because you didn't want to go along with change. And you're still, you know, you're still not doing it. And this is the blockage that you're experiencing right now. It's just you choosing to be stuck, if I can be that blunt, actually. So it might have to do something with the work situation, with the 3 of Pentagrams here. It doesn't have to, group 2. But one, you know, possible situation that I could picture here is that, you know, there's a new job opportunity, or there's like a situation at work where you have to work together with other people and you don't want to, or you, like, you know, you got a new field of a task that your boss wants you to take over, but you know, you don't feel comfortable with this change. I think whatever it is, if it's not a job situation, it could literally be anything. Like, this is pretty, you know, general here. It's definitely something that, you know, would force you or would demand of you some more, you know, expression, some more you know, just to work with people. Somehow it has to do with your feelings. Somehow it has to do with you expressing yourself. This is very interesting. Like, Neptune is kind of this foggy planet, you know, it kind of symbolizes, you know, dreams, visions, delusions even. And like I think you might have been stuck in your comfort zone for a little while, group 2, and you just don't want to come out of it right now. For whatever reason, you don't want to come out of it. Aries is a fire sign, and Aries is also like the first sign in you know, the zodiac. So it's the youngest, it's the most naive, it's the most, you know, unexperienced. And maybe this is the fear that you're facing right now, that you don't think that, you know, you got the power to move through that change, to move through whatever it is that you're facing right now, or you know, that you have to face because someone doesn't leave you a choice here. So basically it's about you fearing change. It's about you kind of not wanting to go along with whatever this is, and it's coming in very fast with the Chariot here. You know, you see this beautiful car, the Impala here, and the Chariot is talking about, you know, fast movement. It's about forward movement, it's about action. And yeah, I see you being in hermit mode and not wanting to, you know, wanting this action to happen. It's something about your emotions. It can actually, you know what also could be possible, that, you know, you don't want to, if this is like something about your romantic life, if it's, you know, someone that expressed their feelings to you, or if you know, would like to go back into dating or express your feelings to someone, you know, offer your cup to someone, then this might be, you know, the change that you're fearing, that you don't want to connect to other people here, you don't want to, you know, open up. You prefer your comfort zone, you prefer to stay in your comfort zone, and I totally understand that, because it's comfortable there. Obviously, you might get a little lost in your dreams and your wishes, but you know, these dreams are gonna stay dreams if you don't take action on them. The Aries, as I said, like, is a fire sign, so it's a very passionate fire sign, and it's like the most the most action taker that you can be, you know, an Aries. Yeah, they're pretty forward in the things that they're doing. And with calling the storm here, like this oracle card with the dark mirror, this is where I asked the question, you know, what is, you know, what's the reason for this blockage? Why are you facing this blockage? And this card is, like, there's so much meaning to it. If you see, like, this kind of shaman woman, and she has this antler head and this staff with this, whatever this is here, and just kind of like in the middle of a field, and there's like a whirlwind, like a storm around her. I mean, for now it's just a whirlwind, like you see all these leaves flying around. And calling the storm is about, you know, not fearing it, but actively calling it in. It's about empowerment, group 2. And I think that this is what you've been lacking. Like, you're not standing in your power right now because you're blocked. You're refusing to get out of hermit mode. You're refusing to take on this new opportunity. And I think you may even really, really want it. Like, this could be why the Page of Goblets is here. Like, this is something you actually want, pretty much, but you don't think it's possible. You don't think it's possible for you to accomplish or to achieve, or to, you know, to go along with, or to be successful with it. Or if it's, you know, the thing that is right for you. Like, do you have the power? Do you have what it takes to take on this new situation? I really can't get any more specific with the situation because it's so general. But yeah, just to give you some examples, it could be a new work situation, could be a new job, it could be a new, set of tasks that is given to you. It could be about, expressing your love to someone, or about someone expressing the love to you, and you don't want to, you're fearing opening up. Or it's just generally, going, following your dreams, like following the path that you kind of want to choose for yourself, but you don't know if you have the power to do it. Like you are lacking faith, and you don't want to take this first step to take action, because this change will be going down pretty fast, and it's basically already happening for you, but you're holding back because you're not empowered, you're not in your power, and you fear this change. But calling in the storm, it's about, you don't have to control the storm when it comes. You just have to let it pass. You just you let it come, and you let it blow away everything that didn't serve you and doesn't serve you anymore, and you let it pass, and then the sun comes out, right? So calling a storm is about letting things empowering you, standing strong in the face of the storm, every struggle that might come along with big change, with big transformation. And it could be about something that you dreamed of, that you've always wanted with Neptune here, something that you really want to go after with Aries. And it could really be like something that you're meant to do. When I think of the 6, I think of what's meant for you, like a life path, because 6 is my life path number, for example. And I'm so stoked right now, because I thought, like, whatever number would come out for group 2, maybe it's number 6, and the number 6 came out. Maybe this is the reason why it came out, but yeah. The blue moon, let's talk about this card. The blue moon is like a rare event occurring in the sky. Like, if you have, I think nowadays it's just when you have 2 full moons in 1 month, the second one is called a blue moon, because it's rare. Like, it doesn't happen often. And yeah, we recently, for example, had a blue moon. And it's that saying, something happens once in a blue moon. It's just saying that something can happen, but it's very rare. But it is possible, even if it seems impossible. So this card is basically telling you that this thing that you're afraid of, this change, this opportunity for you, it might not come soon again. Like, it's something that happens once in a blue moon. So it's for you. Like, this change is made for you. This opportunity is made for you. It's happening for you. It's all guided with the Wheel of Fortune. We have 3 major arcana here, so this is specifically for your group 2, and it's meant to empower you. The struggle, not the struggle, but this transformation, like this new thing that is coming for you. You might not even know about it right now, group 2. Did I call you group 3? I'm sorry. I keep doing that today. I'm very excited what's gonna come out in group 3. I also called group 1 group 3, I think, at one point. Yeah, you have the full moon. Like, here you got the full moon, here you got the full moon. On this card, like, this is definitely a sign for your group 2 that right now, believe in the impossible, believe that you can do it, because you got everything that that you need. You got this power. You definitely have it in you with soul work. If you look at this card, you got this beautiful little bee on there, and bees, they are born with one specific purpose, and they serve the colony that they're living in. And bees, you can call on a bee, like the spirit of a bee, if you need structure, if you need like organization, if you like this bee, it has a purpose, it has a soul purpose, and it goes after it, like follows along this path that was chosen to do, to follow. And yeah, with the be like, this is a card that is meant to remind you and to, you know, nudge you to look at what your soul purpose is. Like, what are you here? What are you meant to do here? Why are you here for? And yeah, if I think about it, this could even be, you know, about a new opportunity. Like, it could definitely be about a job opportunity that would be in a different area that you're working in right now. Like something where you, for example, help people. Maybe you're thinking about starting, for example, this is pretty specific now, starting an online business where you're, you know, helping people in some way. But it would be completely like uncertain if this can work out, because you would leave like a stable job behind, and you're not sure if this you know, business idea could work out. But this is just an example. But it's, this card is here to remind you that you got a purpose, and you know, your purpose is always what you want to do, like what you're born to do. With Aries, again, there's a lot of fire in this soul purpose, because you know, our deepest desire is actually what we are meant to do here. Like, these are not for nothing. They always mean something. And I think this is also why Neptune is here, like, because it's about, you know, a dream, a biggest dream, a biggest vision. It's just, you know, if you keep staying in your comfort zone, group 2, and always dreaming about what you want to do, and you just don't take this step out of your comfort zone to ride on this chariot. Like, who wouldn't ride on this chariot? Who wouldn't ride on the Zapala with 17? Now I'm getting emotional over the fandom again, sorry. But yeah, this is once in a blue moon, group 2. This is the time, now, and when, if not now, you know? I get excited for you, group 2. So, you know, with this advice card, it's also telling you, like, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Like, you can definitely lean on the universe right now. You can definitely lean on, you know, the thought that you can do that. Like, you are protected, and this is gonna give you so much peace in the end. Like, staying in your comfort zone is not gonna give you peace. It's only gonna bring you comfort, but you're not gonna be at peace. Like, this storm is not, you know, it's still there. It's still coming. And it will only be peaceful after the storm is over, you know, after you let it happen. And this storm, that, you know, this could be a transformation, it could be a physical transformation, it could be a mental transformation, it could be, you know, a job switch, it could be a move, you know, or just, you know, getting in tune with your feelings again, coming out of your comfort zone. This all can be represented as a storm, if you know what I mean, group 2. And also, I'm so sorry, but with that, when I look at this rabbit foot, I always have to think of the episode in Supernatural. It's the funniest one. Like, it's so hilarious. So if you haven't watched Supernatural, do it. Do that. And if you are a fan, by the way, the last video I've uploaded was a song that I wrote and sung in the video about a very certain angel, like a very specific angel and a very specific boy. Yeah, if you want to check it out, you can. If not, it's cool. Group 2, I think that's what I have for you. So be powerful, be brave. You are strong. You are this beautiful woman. Like, look at her. She is strong. She's so powerful, and she really believes in herself. She is empowered, and you can be empowered too, group 2. And maybe if it requires working with other people, and you don't want it, that it's not gonna be that bad. I promise you. You know, I've been in the same situation. And I promise you, it's all gonna work out for you in the end, because this is what your soul is calling you to do. And even if it doesn't feel good right now, it's just because it's out of your comfort zone, and this always feels uncomfortable. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just uncomfortable, and it's gonna feel right soon. Okay. So, Group 2, this is what I have for you. If you don't think that this was your pile, then you can go back and choose another one if you feel called to do that. I post tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link you one over here if you want to check it out. Yeah, I post other stuff as well, you know, music. I post a lot about spirituality, manifestation, astrology as well. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you don't want to miss out on all this fun content. And yeah, I hope to see you in another reading soon, Group 2. Goodbye. Hello and welcome. If you chose this dark blue guitar pick, then this is gonna be your reading. Group 3, welcome. I pre-shuffled your cards to save us some time, as I told the other groups. And you know, the Oracle cards, the Supernatural Tarot. Did I say Oracle? I mean the Tarot. The Tarot is gonna tell us, you know, what, you know, the blockage is that you're dealing with right now. And the Oracle cards are gonna tell us, you know, how to resolve it, basically. So, Group 3, let's start. Let's get into it. The first card that came out for you is Temperance. Off to a good start here. Temperance. Then the second card is Judgment. Wow. Starting with 2 major arcanas. I like it. We got the 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Pentagrams in this deck, but it's reversed. Then we have the Page of Blades. And your last tarot card is the Ace of Wands, or the Ace of Bones, as it is in the Supernatural Tarot. Let's put it like a little bit more in the middle of the frame. Beautiful. So then your Dark Mirror Oracle card is number 16, Black Flower Fragrance. This is, you got my favorite card, Group 3. It's my favorite card out of the deck. Then your Moonology cards, Group 3, is New Moon in Pisces, Meditate and Contemplate. Okay. Then we have Connect to the Heart, Connect to Heart from the Threads of Fate Oracle. I hope you can see these beautiful gold threads. Group 3, I love it so much, this deck. Was expensive enough, but it was worth it. And from your, you know, the universe has your back Oracle, you have, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And Group 3, what I did with the other groups as well, these are like astrological dice. You've got like numbers, you've got planet signs, and you got zodiac signs here. And you know, they've been quite helpful actually in the other groups, and I wanted to try them out because they're new. So Spirit, for Group 3, can you give us any other information about the blockage that they are facing? Okay, so we have the number 4. We got the North Node. This is not a planet, by the way. I get to that. And we have Virgo, I think. Yeah, that should be Virgo. Oh god, I hope that's right. I think it's Virgo. Okay, Group 3. I think you might be my favorite group. Group 3. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, what the tarot is telling me, let's start with the tarot. So, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I love the spread, by the way. I see 2 different situations, you know, acting out here. So it's about you getting in tune with yourself, like you being in tune with your emotions, Group 3. I'm getting right to it because, you know, starting with Temperance and Judgment, you know, you either have achieved a state of calmness where you think, okay, I've dealt with my issues, you know, I've got a hand on my emotions, I'm pretty good off where I'm right now. I've achieved like maybe even a spiritual state of, you know, I'm cool. So with everything, with life, with myself. And you know, judgment is telling you like, actually no, there's something you have to work on, and this is the blockage that you're facing because you're not working on that. You kind of not achieving you know, any resolution in the situation that you're in right now. Or it's the other way around, like you have kind of been out of control a little bit and you haven't been in tune with your emotions and you haven't really, you know, worked with them. Either way, it's coming out to the same thing. There's something that you gotta work on, some emotion, like you have been a little bit out of it, group 3. I'm saying this because of this card. Like, this card is basically telling me everything, but we get to that. With the 8 of Pentagrams reversed, this is basically saying, you know, the 8 of Pentagrams or the 8 of Pentacles is standing for hard work, you know, putting the work in any kind of situation. If it's reversed, it's telling me that, you know, you've been either like neglecting an area of your life, or you've just, you know, you haven't put the work in, to put it in generally. Like, you haven't put the work in yourself in this case. It's got to do with yourself, it's got to do with your emotions, it's got to do, like, whatever the situation is, you know, if it's triggering you, it's got to do with you. As hard as it sounds. Group 3, and I think this is the thing that you have to, like, this is where you have to start here. It could also mean that you know, you've gotten lazy in some way. Like, you've gotten lazy, or you've, yeah, basically you haven't worked on this. This is actually what's it's saying. Like, you have neglected this, this, yeah, maybe it's even anger issues. I can see you getting very angry, group 3, but it doesn't have to be the case. Like, any kind of negative emotion could either be, not negative emotion, I don't think of emotions as negative, but there is, you know, like, to judge them as negative, like, not judgy, but like, emotions that we think of as negative, for example, anger and sadness, and, you know, these kinds of emotions we think of as negative, but they are not bad in this sense, you know. So it could be group 3 that someone with the Page of Blades here told you some kind of truth about you or the work that you're doing, you know, whatever you are doing right now. It doesn't have to be a job or anything, just what you're doing right now, has told you some truth, or, you know, their opinion about it to you, and you've gotten really triggered. This could be the case, or this Page of Blades could be you. Like, you are the one who is, you know, prone to maybe saying too much or not saying enough, because the Page of Blades is, or the Page of Swords actually, it's just the blades in the Supernatural Tarot. This is a page that is very, you know, communicative. Like, the swords is air energy, and they're intellectual. Again, they mean what they say. But sometimes, because the page is very immature energy, it's not the Knight of Blades, it's not the Queen or the King of Blades. Sometimes they talk before they think, and this could, like, lead to fiery situations, like to anger. It could lead to grief, for someone getting hurt here. Like, someone got hurt, and it could either be because someone judged you, or it could be that you are judging others too hard, because you kind of feel triggered here somehow. So this is the issue, this is the blockage. Like, you're triggered. You are triggered because something came up, and it might have to do with some project of yours. With the 8 of Wands, it can also be like some project that you're taking on, and someone judges you too hard. You know, you come to a situation where you think, actually, this is kind of making me angry right now, or it's making me sad for some reason, and you know, you don't have the temperance to deal with it. Or you do think you have the temperance, but actually there's something like an issue here that, you know, keeps you stuck, even though you think you have achieved this kind of state where you can deal with everything, this state of consciousness where you just, you know, where things happen and you can change them. So it's either that, or the other way around. You either know you're angry and you just know how to resolve this anger or sad, and you yeah, you either know that you're angry or you don't know you're angry. I think it's either way around, but it doesn't really matter because there's some emotion that's came up here, some trigger, and you haven't worked on it. This is the general thing here. And yeah, I think that you aim to be calm, you aim to be tempered, you aim to be someone who is, you know, very conscious, someone who is, you know, empowered, standing in their own middle, you know, center of your grace, and who, you know, holds themselves very high. Group 3, I think you're very proud people, and that is totally fine, you know. With Virgo, I think, you know, you might be a perfectionist, Group 3, and maybe that is why you feel so triggered by this judgment. Or you're like so invested in this new project that you're taking on that, you know, you want it to be perfect, and you know that it's something that you gotta do. Like, if it's related to a project that you're taking on, then you know it's something that you gotta do, something that is part of your, you know, purpose, if you want to call it like that, because North Node is always talking about, you know, where we are headed. The North Node in, you know, your birth chart is telling you, like, it's in a specific sign. For example, it can be, we can have a North Node in Virgo, for example. Then you know that you're headed in your life in the direction of, you know, getting very grounded, being very present, being very practical, you know, building stability for yourself. And this is also what the 4 is talking about. You know, the number of the 4 is it's all about stability, it's about durability. If you think, you know, the earth, like, we have 4 seasons, we have 4 edges of the world, like we have north, south, west, and east. It's all about direction, it's all about stability and building this stability for yourself. And you really want to be stable, you want to be tempered. But something got you out of your mind here. And that's okay, Group 3. I think you have to heal it. That's okay. Let's talk about this card here. My absolute favorite card of this deck. Because the black flower fragrance, you see this girl here, right? This woman. And she has this flower. It's supposed to be like some kind of a black rose, I think. And it looks like it's exploding. I see, like, it's in the place where her heart should be, like in front of her heart. She has this rose, and the moon phase that is, you know, that belongs to this card is the full moon. So it talks about completion. It talks about the end of something. It talks about, yeah, the fulfilling of something. And yeah, the Dark Mirror Oracle, it's literally, every card is literally a mirror. Like, this is supposed to be the mirror. And if you look at it, something looks back, right? Always the truth that we are facing, or that we are even not facing. But this card, like, if I look at, you know, if you look at the description of this card in the guidebook, this is so funny. Because the describing sentence there is like, fuck you, dear world. Like, fuck you. I'm angry right now. It's just, the meaning of this card is that something in you bursts. Like, there's some emotion that you're feeling that you may not be cool with. Could be anger, could be sadness, could be anything that you know, that is associated as negative. Like, but it's okay. Like, if you go dark, if you go deep, then go all black. Like, do it with passion. Like, this is why I love this card so much, because I'm Scorpio. I embrace the dark, I embrace the night, I embrace the change. Yeah, it's basically saying, you know, fuck it. Like, if you're angry, then be angry. You have every right to be angry if you're hurt. Like, even when people say they didn't hurt you, you have the right to be angry. Even if you're lucky, you have the right to be sad. Even if you're rich, you have the right to be sad. You have the right to be annoyed, even when people only think they're doing the best for you. You have the right to, you know, to feel all the feelings that you're feeling, basically. Because your feelings, they always tell your personal truth. Like, you have to follow your feelings because they're never wrong. Like, you can't feel something and it's not validated. Like, every feeling is valid. And that's why you gotta listen to these feelings, group 3. And whatever feeling is that you're feeling right now, there is something underlying here. Something, like if it's anger, for example, I think there is another emotion lying under that. It's not all fire, it's not all anger, but there's maybe you're angry because you're hurt, for example. And then you should find out why you are hurt, like what is causing your pain. And is there, like, some trigger that leads you to the to the underlying problem here. Like, for example, someone judged you and you felt hurt, you got angry, and then you can find out that, for example, you got hurt because you are a perfectionist, and if someone judges your work, you take it personal for some reason. And this happens to the best of us, right? Like, everyone has triggers, everyone has stuff to work through. And the resolution for you, group 3, is basically here. The new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. And basically everything is saying that, sit down and feel the feelings that you feel. And, try to find out what's the underlying thing here, because it's not all anger, it's not all that, it's not all. There's like something under the surface here, something that you don't want to face right now. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. It's the most mature, and it's also the most dreamy. Like, it's the dreamiest zodiac sign ever. And you may not be like a person who likes to sit and stir in the feelings and daydream and stuff like that, but this is Pisces energy, and it might be annoying to you, group 3, which is completely okay. As I just said, every feeling is valid, but your way out of this blockage is to work through this feeling, and this has to be made in stillness. Like, you can't work through your feelings if you are always if there's always noise, if you're always around people, for example, if you're always working, perfectioning your skills and working on your projects and talking to people, judging others. You can't contemplate like that. You can't find any truth about yourself when you don't sit in stillness. Meditation is perfect for that, but you don't have to meditate. Okay, you don't have to do that, group 3. Look at this card, for example. Like, it says connects to heart. And I really think this imagery is quite fitting, because you have the dog here. This is supposed to be a dog. 2 dogs. And dogs, if you think about dogs, what can dogs do the best? They love unconditionally, and they trust so quickly. Even like the dogs that got abused, when they feel safe with new owners, they open up so quickly, and they love you unconditionally. Like, dogs are so cool. I want a dog. But yeah, that's what you can learn from dogs. Like, they love unconditionally, and they are vulnerable around their owners. And even if they get hurt, they always open their hearts back up again. This is what you can learn from dogs. And even if you got hurt, like group 3, even if you got hurt very badly, it's not a reason to put your armor up forever, to put your walls up forever. This is a sign for you to connect to your heart and think about the walls that you put up. Especially like if you are Virgo or an earth sign in general, group 3, like Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you have those very dominant in your chart. The thing about these signs, when they're very practical, they're also like very careful when it comes to emotions, because they don't want to get hurt, because it could sabotage them in some way. They don't want to self-sabotage. They don't want to get sabotaged by their feelings. They don't want to get held back by anything, not by their heart, not by anyone. And yeah, but life doesn't work like that. We can't just say no to feelings and say no to our heart, and we need to be vulnerable. We need to be vulnerable to other people. This is how we build connections. This is how we love. And you know, I studied these cards, and this is supposed to be rose quartz. However, I wouldn't recognize that from just the image, but anyway. Rose quartz, if you know anything about crystals, rose quartz is the crystal for love and connections. Yeah, and it's basically also supposed to help you with anger. And, you know, yeah, especially anger. I don't know why I say anger so much. If you don't feel angry, group 3, then I'm sorry, but I get so much, like, this anger theme is coming in like really strong here. Yeah, it can help with that. So if you are this type of person, group 3, then you can, you know, use rose quartz maybe to help you contemplate. Or you could use hawthorn. This is the plant here, hawthorn. It's not poisonous. Maybe you want to get yourself hawthorn. It's basically, you know, medicine for the heart. It helps with heart cramps. It helps with, you know, chest pain and stuff like that. It's medicine for the heart, basically. So if you are not a horse, it's not poisonous for you. I don't think you're a horse, group 3, so maybe get yourself hawthorn or rose quartz or both if you want, and then sit down and meditate. But as I said, you don't have to do it. It's just the basic advice for you is, you know, to embrace your feelings, to really, really go all in. Like, you are pretty good at working in general, group 3. Like, okay, you get things done. You get things done. And for now, it's basically, you know, get this done. Just get this done, you know. Sit in the presence of yourself, like your own emotions, like take this moment for yourself and find out what you're really feeling here. Find out what really is your problem to resolve it. Because yeah, this is on you. This is not on the other people. Like, if someone judges you, most of the time it doesn't have to do with yourself. It mostly has to do with the other person who judges you. So if, yeah, like if you take it personal, there might be something that you haven't worked through. Some trauma or something from your childhood, some belief, some programming that, you know, you were conditioned maybe to think that everything that, you know, you get said against yourself is against yourself, but it's not, group 3. It's really not. Like, you are an achiever. You're really out there getting things done, as I said, and you have the fire to accomplish anything you want, group 3. It's just, for now, you have to do this. You have to sit down and, you know, love yourself and love your feelings, and, you know, find out what is your personal truth. Being angry, this is your truth then. In this moment when you're angry, this is your truth. Okay? And you can sit with this anger, you know, find out what this anger is telling you. It's always telling you something. And this is going to get you closer to your North Node. It's going to get you closer to, you know, the things that you want to achieve. Because you find... Okay, I think that was the wind slamming a door. What I wanted to say, like, it's gonna get you nearer to your goals. If you know more about yourself, if you know your feelings, and it's gonna get you to this, you know, ascended state of consciousness. It's gonna bring you the stability that you long for, group 3. And yeah, if you are angry, be all angry. You have the right to do so. If you are, you know, loud, be loud. If you are quiet, be quiet. Do whatever you want to. You have the right to do, and you have the right to feel anything that you feel. This is my message for you, group 3. I hope you like this reading. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. Yeah, I do post tarot videos every Saturday. I'm gonna link one for you here. If you want to check it out, you can. And yeah, I post on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Like, I do music, entertainment, and also like a lot of spiritual stuff and astrology now as well. So still trying to find my thing. And yeah, if you don't want to miss out on these videos, and if you want to check out some of them, subscribe to my channel. And for now, I wish you a wonderful day, group 3, and hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye.